the Dragon here. How is everybody today? We're gonna get some rain. We're gonna get some rain out there, definitely. I can see out the window and it's Lowry. That's right. New word for maybe somebody. Lowry. That's when it really looks like it's gonna rain. So, it's been a fun couple of days, which is cool. Friend Elizabeth came down yesterday, amp shopping. So, we went on amp shopping. I heard from her late last night. She really enjoyed the one she picked up. So. Oh baby, oh baby. We have got the new album in hand, Goodbye Brian Boru, which is a bunch of Irish pub songs. Fun stuff. So it's going to be available through me at shows and busking events. If I busk event, oh my God, I want to go up and busk in front of the paddy wagon. You all saw my post yesterday with the deep fried sausage. Oh my God. I was in heaven. I could have crawled through the service window and kissed the guy. I really could have. But he didn't know how to quite take me because I was so excited that there was fish and chips and buddies and butteries, those things. And just some good, food up there in a food truck. Of course, we walked by the all vegan and the place that sells seawater coffee. Oh my God. Bless you for trying, but it tastes like seaweed. Being a big Japanese food fan, I shouldn't complain about seaweed, but it doesn't belong in. I don't know, it just didn't cut it. It was a good idea. Local resources and all. The other thing that happened the last couple of days, because I'm like driving and doing these things, was that one of my brother Mike from the band Crooked Bill, and recall last time I don't get to see Mike very much because we just don't travel in the same circles. We're kind of both in circles, but they kind of overlap, but you know how it is. So I'm at my mother's funeral, a month ago, and I took Little Orphan Annie, my thrift shop fine guitar that spent way too many years in a pile of junk, and I pulled it out of the pile of junk. A lot of other old guitars, because I could see the Gibson headstock, and it was like, I'm going after that. I'm going to see what it is, and it was smashed. Not smashed, but it had been put someplace and something heavy fell on it, and it smashed the face, and the side was like pretty much destroyed, and then lost a cross brace. Well, a lot of the stuff I probably could have done myself over the time, but I fretted and fretted about getting a cross brace in there right, because you screw that up, you might as well not even fix the rest of it because it's not going to stay. So Larry Sigler, his address, get this, he says he's going to retire and his money is going to come from selling his address, is 420 High Street, Farmington. And I've known the building for years and years and years, and it didn't, the address didn't used to make anything until they started going with this, medical marijuana crap and stuff. So, I had a good laugh at that. But anyhow, he had sent me a text and a picture of my little guitar, who I'd been calling Little Orphan Annie because of the circumstances that I got it under. And he said, back together, plays nice, kind of sweet. So it's just going to have Larry do the structural stuff. I'm going to do a little bit of cosmetic work, and actually I'm tweaking, slowly bringing the neck back in line with the truss rod, which I was amazed wasn't rusted. I was afraid I was going to open that thing up and find that, the adjusting truss rod was like rusted solid, but it wasn't. Actually, it was perfect. It moved very easy. So, there it is. The former Little Orphan Annie. Oh yeah, geez, I flipped it over because I thought I had the good side, the side that hadn't been repaired. That is where there was a break going this way, and there was a break going that way, and it was all jagged. And Larry did the jigsaw puzzle. I didn't put it back together. Because Larry didn't do any finish or anything. I didn't, you know, it's like we'll deal with the finish and stuff later. You know, Larry just did the structural stuff, and he did great. There was a split, went all the way down to here. And on the face, not even showing up that much, but see, he had to put one piece in here, which, you know, I'll darken a bit. You'll always be able to tell it's there, but that's kind of the beauty of it. And he had a split all the way down here, which you can still see because, you know, the cosmetic, the little bit of cosmetic work hasn't been done, and that will tone down, you know, a little bit. So, into the box in Phillips, Maine, where my brother lives. Rode back in the box, stopped in, well, we had a show that day in South Waterford, so stopped at that, came back, came home, brought it in. I had my bazooki in the car too. Brought them both in and set them down, and it was like, I'll get you to tomorrow. I'm just too tired. You know, I wanted to kind of noodle on it, but I didn't. And then I'm sitting there looking at the box, and it's like, your name's just Ann. Simply Ann. There's no Little Orphan before it anymore because Ann came home. So, let's give a listen. The neck is still a little high. It'll be like a couple of days for it to, you know, I'll tighten it a bit and then it'll settle. Tighten it a bit and settle, and eventually it'll, but listen, I mean, this is what that mess was. This is what I knew it was when I picked it up. Gibbs 1971 Gibson B20 10500. How still lies the bay on the late western air, all aglow in the crimson horizon. Once again we tack home with a dry, empty hold, same gas when the breeze is there. She's a kindly Cape Islander, old, but still sound, but so lost in the big liner's shadow. After all we make do, the fish are so few, she won't be replaced should she flounder. And break harbor, the boats is a few, too many lie pulled up and run. Those towns that stand empty, old nets hung to dry, thrown away, lost and forgotten. It's just got this perfect, that's what it was built for. There's this perfect folk singer's voice in this guitar. I love it. I'm the Dragon. And I am going to say, don't knock it over. God, come this far. Onward.